Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous, and it's like tonight's going to be a great night to use our newly finished Orca to go gather all sorts of materials. I think the only thing we need to do is place cargo bay with an SRV. Looks like the gang has not joined into the voice chat yet tonight, so oh, it says I don't have any sound. I gotta voice check my own stream. Hold on a second. Let's see. No, looks like I've got plenty of voice going there. Okay. Darn this cough. Excuse me. Alrighty, let's get things going. Alrighty. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go here. Let's see, controller. Alrighty. I think I've got things back and working. Let me check the audio over on this side and see if I've actually got audio going. Yep, I've got audio. That's good. Okay. Steam is coming up. Okay. What is going on here? Go over here. No, can't be that. Alrighty, I'm not sure what happened. Let's get the game going. Alrighty. Oh, what now? Come on, game. Oh, what the hell is that? Something just changed my volume again. Stop that. What is changing my volume? Steam Client Web Helper. Okay. Is that what's messing things up? I don't know. How do I not allow? How do I not allow? What the heck are you doing? Sorry for this delay. Something is messing with my audio, and I need to find out what, otherwise it could be completely messed up during the game. I don't see anything, but something's definitely changing my mic, changing volumes and things every once in a while. I mean, I don't know what. All right, well, let's get back to playing. Oops, I gotta change over so I'm actually broadcasting the game. God damn it, it changed the volume again. The heck is changing my volume? Well, let me, well, that will change my volumes. How do I turn that off? Okay. So, where is my Razer app? Razer Central. This guy, volume used. Oh, he's adjusting my volume all on his own, is he? I don't think so. Did I turn that? No. Oh. Game mode. Open Windows Sound Properties. Configure. No. That's not what I want. Properties. Properties. No. What is changing the sound on me? Oh, this is annoying. Wish I knew what was changing the sound on it. Oh, then there it went. Something changed the sound again. Hey! Sound up. So make your sound go up. Why is my sound changing? Drop down to 18% and I'm just sitting here. What the heck is doing this? Something keeps changing the sound down. I'm really not happy about that. And I can't see what's changing it. And there it goes. It changed again. What is doing this? I can't play the game if it keeps dropping the sound. What the heck? Here I am, I'm trying to get to playing the game, and the thing is adjusting my sound down all the time. And I can't even figure what's doing it. Is there something over on this device that'll do it? No. What is going on here? Oh, hold on. Let's take... See if it still does it. What the... Alright, what's my sound at? There we go. I can find something on Task Manager. Well, doesn't seem to be anything there. Alright, well, we'll try and play and see what happens. We'll try and keep an eye on it. Let me know if I get too quiet. That means it's probably messing with me again. It's really, really strange. Oh, I gotta rejoin the Steam group. Nope, nobody's there yet, so that's okay. Alrighty. Alright, let's double check my sound volume again. Still at what I had it set at. Okay, that's good. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh, I needed a SRV. So let's no, I need that there, and I need that there. Let's find where I can get an SRV near here. Nearest, no, that's hard points. Optional. Planetary vehicle hangar. 2G. Nearest Yoru. Okay. Well, I guess I'll find one later. Alrighty. Let's, oh, that's in Boom. Hey, let's go over here. Retract landing gear.
Takeoff
Landing
procedure
gear
complete.
retracted.
Clear for departure.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alrighty. Well, Carl, I think I'm finally actively streaming and getting things going. Hello, James. I don't know. All sorts of crazy stuff's going on my computer tonight. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Charging. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We've already fully scanned this system, or have it on. Have it in the database anyway. Graded convoy. Graded convoy. Graded. It's not looking promising here. Encoded. Distress call. This is still another couple. Oh, there's a high grade. There's a degraded. Okay. One high grade. $18,000 light seconds out to that high grade. That ain't happening. Not happening. Alright. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
How about this one? Also says it's in a state of boom. Alright, well, let's go over there. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Charging.
Okay, well, let's see what I'm doing here. Right now, I'm going, ooh, there's what I want, high grade. So let's go see that high grade. How much time has that got on it? 3 seconds. I'm not going to get there. Okay. That was a useless high grade. Alright, so the first thing to be aware of is that there's 3 different types of materials. There's raw, which I have to go get an SRV for. Oh, there's a high grade. Well, let's see. Six minutes remaining. Okay, let's go see that guy. So, these high-grade emissions, what you're going for is manufactured, grade 5 manufactured components so that you can trade them down for the lower grades. There are also encoded emissions and raw materials, or encoded emissions, encoded materials and raw materials, which I'll be continuing to cover as we go along. Sometimes you can get the encoded materials in the encoded emissions. Sometimes you just get lower grade manufactured. Hey, Cam! One of the easiest ways to get the a bunch of encoded emissions is to go hang outside a busy spaceport and scan wakes and ships. So we'll be doing that either later tonight or maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. And then there's gathering raw materials, which the easiest way to do it is in Horizons, but it's no longer supported in Odyssey. They completely broke it. And since I'm covering Odyssey here, why am I slowing down? All right. So now we're going to go down in here, and if you've got a ship that's not very good at scooping things up, you can use a collector limpet controller and a bunch of limpets. This ship happens to be pretty good at picking stuff up, so I'm not really worried about doing that. And each one of these you pick up gives you disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Dropping out of FTL, go to stop. Oh good, Imperial shielding. We like Imperial shielding. As you can see over here in the lower left part of the screen, this is a grade 5 material. And since the Orca is very lovely at just scooping in and picking these things up, I'm not bothering with limpets. For a large ship, it's very maneuverable and very good at scooping up materials. So I'll just spin right around here. Where are you? Okay, I missed it, I think. Oh, there it is. Let's go in here and scoop this guy up. The other nice thing about, this method is it's entirely safe. You go to the high-grade emissions. They're all threat 0. You don't run into any, NPCs trying to shoot you up. Oh, hold on a second. I got a porn advertiser to get rid of. Hide user from the channel. And report the user. Looks like I have a second one. Hide user from the channel. Report user. Cool. Great to hear that, James. All right, now where was that? There it is. All right, so we'll just slide in and pick this guy up. Oops. And very quickly, they're all scooped up. Close the cargo hatch.
Retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to dismiss. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And go back to 0 throttle, and we'll go check for more good signal sources here. All right. Encoded. I'll go into an encoded in a little bit and show you, what those are like, but I want to make sure I get rid of all the highs first because they are rarer. And they have the better, they're guaranteed grade 5. There's a high grade. Another encoded. Okay, that's all of them. So let's see how far away that high grade is. Not too bad. 20 minutes remaining. Plenty of time to get there. Wait a minute, what about this guy? 23 remaining. Alright, so I got 2 of them. Cool. So we'll go over this first one. Now, there's a technique I'm using to approach these signal sources, which only works when you're outside of a gravity well. And you'll see what I'm doing here is I fly as fast as I can at it till I'm about to go flying by it. Throttle 0, pull away, deselect it. And now I just come back around, let my speed drop back down. There we are, down to 30. Select it, go up to the blue zone, and come in. This is the absolute quickest way to get to these. Save you a lot of frustration. Do pay attention on the top right to the amount of time remaining, and always go to the one that's the that you can actually get to in time and has the lowest time remaining. That way you miss as few as possible. And here we come. Now, I didn't get as close to that one as perhaps I could have, so it took a little longer to get in. But the only other one in the system right now has 23 minutes, or had 23 minutes remaining, so we're pretty good on time. Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
Yeah, I learned that like I learned a lot of things. Ooh, proto heat radiators. The other thing is, always when you drop in, drop your Open up your cargo scoop immediately to really slow you down quickly and throttle to 0. Once you've stopped, you can just glide nice slowly in. That way you don't run over and end up crushing any materials. There's few enough in each of these as is. He's probably... There he is. Proto heat radiators. There's few enough to get as is, so you don't want to blow them up if you can help it. Now, right now I'm going to systems in a boom state just because there tend to be more signal sources in boom states, and there's a couple of materials that only show up in boom states. So there are also a couple that only show up in war, and a couple that only show up in other things. He's the other side of that. And, you know, as with a... Where is he? Can't see him. Ah, there he is. Careful, don't go too fast. There we go, right down the middle. Alright, now we hop right back up.
Frameshift drive charging.
So,
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
now, since I know there's 23 minutes on the other one, I'll just take a quick look. Oh, more have generated. Okay. So I know I've got a few seconds, or a minute or two, to double check. Another encoded. Oh, another high grade. Nice. Alright, so I should have 2 high grades, one just over 20 minutes, and... Alright, there's one there, one there. 2000 from me. How is he doing? That's the one. He's only got 18 minutes remaining. So let's go to this one next. And once I run out of highs because they they spawn less, I'll show you what encodeds look like and see if I can get both types. Because there's a material type encoded and a data plus a little bit of material type encoded. 4, 3, throttle to 0, deselect. Now what I can do, that's 100. Let's see, let's get down to, see if we can get a little closer. Okay, that's about as close as we can easily get. So let's let the throttle go down to the minimum super cruise speed, select him, throw it up in the blue, and let it take us the rest of the way in. And as we go in, the same thing as the last time. We're going to want to go immediately throttle down to 0 and open the cargo hatch to stop us quick. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Throttle to 0. Open the cargo hatch. Ooh, military grade alloys. Nice! Notice another material is just passing us there on the right. Now the other thing you can do is you can back straight up when you're in tight quarters rather than maneuver. And that guy's right there. So now and back up again. There he is. Easy does it. This thing accelerates quickly. Alright, we'll spin around because these two are further behind us. No, materials do not cost cargo hold at all. They are completely separate. In fact, if you look over here in inventory, cargo is one thing. If I had a refinery, that's a different thing. Here's all of my materials, all of my physical materials. There's raw materials like mercury, mechanical scrap, which is a manufactured material, and the data materials are down one into there. Below that is synthesis and passenger cabins. Yeah, you don't need any. It's completely independent storage. In fact, you know, it's like arsenic. I've got 242 out of 250 possible in my arsenic storage. 7 out of 300 are basic conductors. All right, and just line this guy back up. And each time you pick up one of these, that's 3 more. Which means the grind isn't as long as it could be. Alright, where's this last guy? The other thing you could do if you're having trouble locating somebody, locating like the last one, you can go over here to contacts, and you could just select them that way. There it is. And there it is.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Alright, there are no new ones. Okay. Back over to navigation. Now what I've done on navigation here, let me clear my filters. So you can see this is everything, right? Went into my filters, came down, and I only want to see signal sources. That allows me to quickly find my high grade. And let's go get it. And I can quickly scroll through, make sure there aren't any more in here. And that's all there are. Just one more high grade. Okay, great. So after this, I'll do an encoder or two just to show you the encodeds, and then I will jump to another system. And rinse and repeat. I can also show you some of the different ways to gather the data type. And if I find somewhere that I can pick up an SRV, I'll go show you one of the many ways to get the raws. One thing with the raw materials is there's a lot of ways to get them. Alright. That's close enough. Go up into the blue. And in we go. So each one you pick up is in this type of material gathering, you get 3 units. So like I said, it cuts down on the amount of them you've actually got to find. Each of these high grades has anywhere from 2 to 6 ones that you can pick up. So you can get anywhere from basically 6 to 18 of some type of good material each time you drop into these. Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
Throttle to 0. Cargo scoop open.
Scoop deployed.
Now that's grade 4. Now there's one thing with the proto-light alloys, and let's see, there should be a proto-radiolic around here somewhere. Actually, let me check the contacts panel. Yeah, I have 2 proto-radiolic and a bunch of proto-light. For whatever reason, the 4s and 5s spawn together on the alloys. Some of the other ones, sometimes they do too. But it seems to be very common when dealing with the alloys. Oops, I'm right on top of them. Gotta back up. That's him right there. The big bings. This is another one right up here somewhere. There you are. There's the proto-radiolic. And you'll notice again on the lower left, proto-radiolic alloys count to 3. One pickup gets you 3 alloys. Ah, don't miss it. This has actually been a very good system. There have been several high grades here, which is sometimes kind of unusual. There's 2 there. Grab the top one. Go in real slow because they're right on top of each other. Throw it in reverse, just back up a little bit. He should pop out from in under me. There he is. And go back and get him. Alright, that ends this one. Close the cargo hatch. And pop back up to Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, there are kind of cheesy ways to make this even more efficient. Which is you collect everything in there, you relog, jump up to Super Cruise, and but I don't like relog mechanisms, so I tend not to do them, not to use them at all. Here's my closest encoded, which is not the one ahead of me. Let's go. Ooh, his state is Civil War. Okay, cool. I got a bunch of different states in this system. That's nice. Alright, let's see what type of encoded this one is. Because like I said before, there are 2 types. One type has a bunch of moderate grade manufactured materials. The other type has some really good data and a couple of really cheap low-end materials. And you don't know what kind. Oops. There you go. Until you get inside. And we'll kind of snuggle forward to the somewhere in the 30s. And slow down. Up to the blues. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Throttle to 0, open the hatch,
Deployed.
and let's check the left-hand panel. Alright, so this is a material type. So you'll notice we've got chemical processors, which are grade 2, compound shielding, grade 4, shielding sensors, grade 3, shield emitters, grade 2, grade 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. But again, there's 3 of each of these, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 30 manufactured materials that are in this instance. Well, that's actually pretty darn efficient. 10 pickups, 30 materials, bing, bang, boom. They're not all high, they're not all, grade 5. They're all grade anywhere from 1 to 4, but it's still well worth getting into. So, with how many of these there are this type, the encoded that are in here, I might sit around here because I need a whole bunch of material. Well, this'll go a long ways to fill in the bins. Just go into these guys. Oops, I'm going backwards. Now, other ways to gather materials. There's a couple of them that use the relog mechanism, and of course, I'm not a proponent of those. One of them is called Dav's Hope. It's a yeah, if you've got a ship with a lot of cargo, you could just drop in here with a grade 5 limpet controller or a grade 3, just launch a few limpets out there, collect them all up. Hello, Castle. But actually, the Orca and some of the smaller ships, the Orca's kind of strange for a large ship because it's very fast at picking these up. With the rate I'm doing this here is about the same rate you're going to pick them up with a limpet controller. Unless you're running like 12 limpets and just burning through limpets for these at 100 credits a limpet. Which, if you have a really large ship, is, if you've got a cutter with 512 limpets, yeah, you might as well just drop in here with, a couple of grade 5 limpet controllers and 500 limpets and send out a swarm. And you're in and out of here in just a little bit. But, barring having that kind of resource at your availability, I mean, I do have a cutter that's outfitted for doing this, but, whoops, I missed. Don't like it when I miss. Hey, don't miss. There we go. But barring having a ship like that, this is just so incredibly easy. Where is he? There he is. He's behind me. Now with this ship, I don't bother with the limpets because
Cargo scoop retracted. Frame shift drive charging.
it's plenty easy just to do it this way.
1. Engage.
Alright, we got another signal source here. Let's see what kind it is. Oh, a couple of other encoded. Convoy. That's it. Okay. Let's see what we've got next close by. There's an encoded. Let's go see the encoded. Still got 30 minutes. I'm not really worried about running out of encoded because they spawn a lot. So I'm just, grabbing nearest on the encodeds. And it's another one of these guys. I tell you, if these porn guys get any more aggressive, I'm going to have to get somebody to be a moderator for the channel so that I can actually, you know, run the video and not worry about having to get rid of the porn people as quick as possible. I try and keep this a work-friendly channel, and they definitely work directly against my intent of having that. So as I was saying, if you've got a ship where you've got the ability to run a lot of limpets, yeah, why not? You know, it's especially, you know, if your ship doesn't scoop that well. This ship, oops. This ship, it wouldn't really be really wouldn't be worth running it because you'd run out of limpets so quickly. Or at least the way I've got it configured. If I was running a beluga to do this, yeah, I'd probably be running running limpets. All depends what you got. If I was running an adder, no way. You can only hold 4 limpets anyway. Not worth it. But yeah, disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Cargo scoop deployed.
What type we got this time? Okay, here's same type as last time, just less material. So we got a 3, a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 3. Oop, what did I hit? I did something that took something that opened up my hard points. Whoopsie. So this one's not quite as lucrative, but that's okay. It's still pretty good. Oop, I banged into something. Probably that guy. There he is. Oops, I'm going backwards again. Oopsie. another signal source or two that showed up. Let's go find them. It's a high grade. Well, we'll be going there next. $7,000 light seconds. I don't care. It's a high grade. And yes, the high grade is that much more important than the encoded. It's because, 3 to 6 grade 5 materials beats, having a whole slew of lesser materials every single time. So we'll go pick up that high grade over there. And the main reason I say that is the way the material traders work. So the grade 5s, it takes 6 grade 4s to make. Is it 6 or 3? It's 3 grade 4s of the same type to make a grade 5. Or is it? I'll double check that when we get there. But it's multiples, and it's not good. Not good to go up the ladder, better to go down the ladder. And then going cross type, it's always 6 times plus the difference in levels. Good. This one's a boom stator. Cool. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Cargo scope deployed.
Nice. Proto-radiolic alloys. Another proto-radiolic alloys. That's nice. Well, keep it in the blue. Keep it in the blue. Proto-light alloys. All right, that's the grade 4. third proto-radiolic. Nice. Alright.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hit again. Throttle back to 0. See if anything new has appeared. It has not. Well, a bunch have disappeared. Closest is this guy. He's got 5 minutes left. That's no problem. We can make that. You're quite welcome, Agell. I was hoping I could show you the other type of the encoded emissions. It just hasn't happened yet. Might be this one, might be the next one, I don't know. But it basically has a port to scan and then a couple of low-grade materials. So you ended up with an encoded and a couple of low-grade materials. And the other thing is, once you get to the material trader, you'll see what I'm talking about of the costs of trading. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Oh, and here is the next type.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I hope you're still here, Agell. So we scan the beacon.
Incoming message.
We got two abnormal compact emissions, which actually means we got 3 of each. That's cool. And then we've got 2 low-grade materials. So you got to see the other type, which is the one that has that big wreck in the middle and has the data beacon on it, and then a couple of low-grade materials. So we got basically 2 drops of that type of data material. Of course, 3 items per drop.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
All right, and then
4, 3, 2, 1.
since we're pretty much running out of signal sources here, we've only got 2. Why don't we go to a material trader? Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Now, I happened to look up the nearest while I was, scooping things off on Inara. M-A-I-T. Mate. Which happens to be really close by. All right, let's go over there. Oops, I don't need that. Engage.
Schooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
And I'll show you what I mean about the cost of things when you do trading. Let's see. Oh, good, it's only 742 light seconds to this station.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, let's go find the station. Oops, I gotta remove my filters. Magma ring, yes. That's the one I want. Over here. And let's go trade some materials around. Uh-oh, going too fast. No, I'm definitely executing the patented loop of shit. Crap. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 090.
Deploy landing gear. Oops.
Landing gear deployed.
Clip the inside of the mail slot. Oopsie.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure complete. Initiating lockdown procedures. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
Alright. So to trade materials, we come over here to contacts, and we find the material trader. This material trader does trade in manufactured materials, and you'll notice we've got a lot. I mean, I've used up most of mine at this point. So you can see a lot of the stuff that I was collecting: the Imperial shielding, proto-radiolic alloys, proto-light alloys, etc., etc., etc. So since I'm going to be on a big run here, there's a few of the grade 6 that are extremely difficult to get. The pharmaceutical isolators, the biotech conductors, yeah, those two basically are the two. I think exquisite focus crystals may be. Let me check my list. Yeah, exquisite focus crystals, pharmaceutical isolators used to be found in outbreak systems. I haven't been finding a lot of them. Yeah, well, part of the reason I'm not using a keyboard and mouse. Some of the best, now don't get me wrong, some of the best pilots in this game fly with keyboard and mouse. Oh shoot, it's another horn advertiser. Hide. Give me just a second, I gotta deal with this person here. Report. Horn advertiser, goodbye. All right. So, like I said, some of the best pilots in the game fly with keyboard and mouse. I have no idea how they do it. I am personally not capable of doing that. Now, you'll notice, if I've got exquisite focus crystals, to go from a refined focus crystal to an exquisite, 6 refined only gets you 1 exquisite. That's rough. The same thing with proto-radiolic, going between columns here at the same level. It's 6 to 1, costs you 6 to get 1. That is a horrible trade thing. Yes, exquisite focus crystals are pretty much an exclusive mission reward. You can get them on just about any mission as a possible material. The same goes for the biotech conductors and the pharma isolators. But you don't get many, and they're not tripled. The mission rewards, the number they give you is the number they give you. If it says there's 5, there's 5, not 15. Whereas picking, like military grade alloy drops, every drop you pick up is 3. So to get maximum, where does it say the maximum is on these? It doesn't. Okay. But to get to the maximum on these, it takes 1/3 to go. But anyway, so I don't have enough to really start trading here. I could show you the trading. Say I want to fill out my crystal shards because, I got too many flawed focus crystals. So, well, I could just go, trade away 11. Now I got 33 more of them. Going the other direction is just too painful. I try and avoid that as much as possible. I try and avoid going cross column or cross row as much as possible, cross group, cross whatever. These are all the same, basically the same type. So, 1 to 3 going down, 6 to 1 going up, per each level. Oops, back here. And so, that's the way material trading ends up. All right, I have, what do I got? I got a half an hour left. I do need to take a quick break here. I will be right back. Alrighty, now let's do the next little thing here. And let's go over one of the easier ways to collect certain types of encoded data. Now, you will need, I believe I have a wake scanner on here. Yes, I do. Okay. Retract landing gear.
Ship released. Please
Landing gear
exit
retracted.
safely and promptly.
Alright. Let's change my firing groups. Whoops. Now you see on the right hand side in blue, wake scanner. It's a lovely thing. Go over here to contacts, high energy FSD
You
wake.
are clear to resume predetermined flight path. Thank you, Commander.
See
Have
this
a
over
splendid
there?
journey.
What's my range on this thing? Oh, I got the long range one. Okay. So I've modified this wake scanner for long range. And bang, atypical disruptive wake go. Alright. Grab the next one. Over there. Out of range. Forget what my range is on this thing.
Attention. This facility operates a no-fire zone.
Yeah.
Stow your weapons.
Why is that wake drifting like that? Not quite sure. Ah, there's the range. So it's just under 9. Just under 9 kilometers to... Oh, it disappeared before I could scan it. Darn it! Alright, Yep, that's one of the easiest ways to get, a bunch of different types. Now I'll show you the next thing once I scan these. The nice thing about these is, do I get it? No, it's just atypical. So what you end up doing is basically hanging outside a station, scanning wakes, and the busier the station, the better. He's way over there. Okay. So I'll scan that guy. Atypical disruptive. And now we want to look for anybody who's running around like this. And distorted shield cycle recordings. Woohoo! So when I don't have any wakes available, I scan all nearby ships. And oop, there's a wake out there. Where's that wake? All right, let's go get that wake. .75. All right. I didn't get anything off that one. Well, that's no good. All right. Okay, that's everybody who's outside the station. Why are you not showing up? Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll just scan his wake. And the busier the station you can find, the better. The busier stations, a typical disruptive wake echo. Oh, there's a...
Scan detected.
And he's clean. Heal back. Okay, so I've got all the ships that are nearby scanned. Double check, make sure no wakes have appeared. And so let's go move out this way a little bit, because there tend to be more wakes out here. There we go. And just sort of... Oh, there we go. Imperial Courier. Oh. Ooh, 2. Nice. Alright, so we got a couple of guys coming out to take off, so we'll pay attention to their wakes when they generate them, and where is he? So they're over there. There he is. No, he's not the one. There he is. There he goes. All right. Nothing. Adder. And sometimes you'll scan one of these ships and you'll see that they're wanted. Don't touch them,
Frameshift charge detected.
because you're in a no-fire zone. If you open up, you will immediately become a criminal and get pounded. Typical disruptive wake echoes. Oh. Got an adder here. Got a Diamondback Explorer. Okay. Check the wakes again. There's a wake. Yeah, it's it's funny because sometimes you'll scan them, they'll get noted as wanted, and they were being ignored beforehand, and suddenly everything turns on them and they start getting fired at. And it's just like, yeah, boom, they get blown up. but they don't drop anything, so it's just not worth messing with them. Now, there's also another way to get material, all sorts of crazy materials and and data, which is to go to the nav beacon and just hang out in the nav beacon, scan every ship and every wake, and if you have a decent amount of weaponry on your ship, well, if somebody happens to be wanted, well, you know, you could join in after scanning them and making them appear wanted. You could join in on the free-for-all to blow them up. Just be careful in the combat. Sounded like somebody might have left. Nope. Oh, yep, there. I think I really like the long range for big ships. It's a good adaptation on this. And I got nothing. Aw, come on. Oh, there's an Orca. Dangerous Orca, but he's clean. Excuse me. And so that's basically it. The busier the station you find, the faster you can gather this data. But now let's go look at the other way to do this. Navigation. And it's not going to show it while I'm down here. Okay, great. All right, let's go to the nav beacon. I still got 15 minutes to play with it.
Cannot comply.
Oop, gotta put the wake scanner away.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, if you're going to do this method, you really want to do what I'm about to do. Double check, make sure your cargo's empty. That way you don't end up in fights you don't intend to end up in. It's not what I want you to do. I want you to go to the nav beacon. Well, that's the other thing you can do. Out here, you can still scan people. And sometimes you get lucky and they have data, but not this time. Okay. Slow down. Hey, there's an interdiction process over there. I think. Yep, they're chasing him. Oh, look, I got all sorts of data off of him. Cool. Nice. Alright, now there's the nav beacon. Alright, so let's go get into the nav beacon and I'll show you what that's like. So you can see there's a lot of different options on how you collect your data. Quite a few, or how you collect your materials, whether it's data or manufactured. Raw there's pretty much only a few ways to do it. And like I said, there's the ways that you could do it with using a relog mechanism, either at Jameson's crashed ship, or at the Dav's Hope abandoned base. I tend not to use those because, like I said, I don't like them. It's almost time to end the stream. Why am I not in the blue zone? Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Alrighty, let's see what we get for ships in here. He's clean. That's probably his buddy. He's clean. Up there out of range. Alright, let's go see who else we've got here. He's clean. A gaggle of people over there. Oh, that's those guys. Well, there aren't many guys here. Come on, send me a pirate. He's clean. What? No, untypical shield scans. That's cool. Alright, just about everybody else is bugging out. Oh, there's a crate that just came in. He's wanted. Oh, that might be nice. How about this guy? Alright. What's this guy silent running? So he's wanted, which means we can attack him. Red alert.
Weapon systems online and ready.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Target shields offline.
Boom. And now,
Destroyed. Scan detected.
first of all, Spark. Who's Spark? Oh, he's only a Viper. Come back here. And that wasn't any notification.
Under attack.
So that's a police that's scanning me, or a bounty hunter. And we'll just spin around. Why did my weapons not fire? And I'm kind of being a little lazy about this. Alright, his next pass he'll be dead.
Rocket shields online. Target destroyed.
Oh, that's a nice amount of money. Alright, so now I've got, go over to contacts. Let's see. Chemical manipulators are good things. Where are those? How much time do I have left on these? Only 25% hull, so I better
Cargo scoop.
get over there and get these scooped up before they go away. And so, yeah, doing it this way, you get all sorts of configurable components. Ooh, I'm gonna have to rush if I'm gonna get them. Alright, I got those. Oops, somebody else is getting blown up. Two,
Scan
one.
detected.
You see all? Really? Who sees all? I think that was the guy that just got blown up. In any case, there's more components over here. Oh, it's 2 kilometers away. Let's rush over there. And oh, hey, Kenny. Not as long as I'd like. The thing with the ones in from the ships that blow up is they start at 100%, and you can kind of watch how fast they tick down in percent hull. When hull reaches 0, they're gone. So you've really, I mean, you've got, I think, at most like a minute and a half to get to them. This is where it actually really helps to have limpets. This type of collecting is a whole lot easier with limpets flying around doing the collecting for you. And you get materials from all the different columns, so it's completely, well, let's just say the bigger ships give you the better drops, or the more powerful ships, I should say, give you the better drops.
Scan detected.
What am I hauling? Death is what I'm hauling. Where are you?
Cargo scoop retracted.
It's a Cobra. He's not going to be that good. But Wait till he turns. Wait till I get the wanted. Bring him into the.
Target shields offline.
Bring him into the firing arc. And let him have it. I'm not even going to bother with the plasmas on him because it doesn't take that much to kill him. And look, he dropped a few goodies.
Scan detected.
Let's see, says nothing in the top left, therefore
Cargo scoop
the scanner
deployed.
is police. Hey, Blue Moon Halos, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Ooh, phase alloys off a Cobra? Cool. Oops, I'm going backwards. Alright, what do I got near me for content? Oops, there's chemical processors.
Scan detected.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go pick up these chemical processors. Who are you? Richard Signac. Imperial Eagle? Dude, you picked the wrong guy to mess with. Come on.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Firing arc's a little difficult in the Beluga. Come on, Mr. Richards, come back here. Another porn guy.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Okay. He's got quick shields.
Target shields online. Under attack. Target shields offline.
This time I'm not going to let him go loop around on me.
Target destroyed.
And there we go. Shield emitters. Those weren't very good anyway. Alright, close that.
Retracted.
Change modes. Oops, that one's gone. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Oops, another one.
Target shields online. Scan detected.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Alright, let's go get this guy. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Alright, what do we got? Nothing good. Yeah, let's go look at some wakes. Oh, there's one only 12 away. Well, actually, it's past my bedtime, so, yeah, let's head back to the station. Stand down.
Acknowledged. Disengaging weapons.
Power to shields.
Routing
Power to
power to
engines.
shields. Routing power to engines.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
You never know. Depends how good a job they do at solving their performance issues. And performance is a bitch at the best of times. And performance on consoles, well, that's an interesting concept. Just realized I was talking to a muted mic. One more advertiser banned and reported. Happy New Year, Carl. Have a good night. I'm pretty close to pumpkin time myself. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Actually, I'm a little overdue, but that's okay. Hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 25.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
500 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
All right.
Landing complete. Alight when ready. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Blue Moon? Yes, there is. In fact, I have several videos where I've done that. So, what you want to do is you want to basically just come to a full stop, let yourself cool down, select a neutron star, turn around till your indicator shows that it is directly behind you. At that point, throttle up, hit your jump to super cruise, full throttle, boost. You're going to take
Maximum
a little
throttle.
damage, but you will get out before you completely fry. I have done that numbers of times. I've taken anywhere between 1% damage across the board to 5% damage across the board, depending on the strength of the neutron star. But yeah, you can get out of it. It's just takes a little bit of planning. Let's see. Do I have any news to cover tonight? No, I don't think so. Alrighty, so Agell, thank you very much for your questions and your request for some help tonight. I was absolutely happy to go through and show you everything I could. The only thing I really didn't show tonight was, actually, let's check Starport services. I didn't show you picking up raw materials. So let's go to the optionals. Cargo rack. Let's see. Do we have planetary vehicle hangars? Yes, we do. All right, so I'll be able to show you this tomorrow night. I'll put a 2G on there and put a scarab inside it. And we will go over how to deal with raw materials tomorrow night. Although you'll notice I am now overpowered. So there's a trick to that. Since I am overpowered, I will go over to modules and turn the planetary vehicle hangar off. That way I'm no longer overpowered. Actually, better than that. Let's turn it on, but move it to priority group 3. And that will take care of that. It'll turn itself off whenever we get into a fight. All right. So, like I said, I guess tomorrow night we're going to go pick up some raw materials since we did the other two types tonight. And then, I don't know, more material gathering after that. So we'll see. I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. Carl McDaniels, thank you for joining us. James Bigglesworth, thank you for joining us. Agell, thank you for, or is it Agell? I'm not sure. Thank you for joining us. Cam Douglas, thank you for joining us. Let's see who. I know we got more people. Kenny Murray, thank you for joining us. Mr. Blue Moon Halos, welcome back and thank you for joining us. And Castle, thank you for joining us. So we will pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trace Majestus signing out.